Let me give you opportunity on your end. Do you have any question for me?
Yeah. I don't know. I think we had a very interactive discussion. It dissolves. It was which I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question. I was mumbling, trying to think. What's your plan? Are you going to go back home? Or are you going to stay in America?
I remember that is the question someone, when I was brand new, someone is asking, so are you going back home? I asked, where is home? Okay, that's a very good question. There are certain stages when you are immigrant. For my case, when having the mindset that I'll go to have a family, marrying a foreigner, live in America, do everything in America, I had that decision while I was in the fifth and fifth grade and sixth grade primary school, 1994, 1995. That was my decision. I usually call that is the decision here. I didn't know much at that time, but the way I was growing up, I was conditioning myself. If I apply for scholarships, or if I get the opportunity to go to America or any whatever country, I'll be able to live in that country for the rest of my life until I die to that particular country. That was the original decision. Then you are growing up.
Yeah.
You reach your goals, whatever. In the year 2017, there was a shift of certain kind of decisions. Why there was a change of decisions? We managed to get a home loan. We purchased a home. Obviously, I was so much excited. The American dream, part of the American dream is to own the house in America. So when I reached that stage, I was so happy, but that happiness was there for like 2-3 days. But like a week later, whatever, didn't know why I was not happy. Then I came to realize the reason why I was not happy. When I was growing up, I had a goal ahead of me. Your primary school, let me finish, pass, go to secondary school, ordinary secondary school, pass, go to high school, pass, go to the university, go to masters, possible PhD, whatever. So I had a goal, bigger goal towards me. In the list of all my goals, one of the goals I had was also to have the home, have a family, to become an American citizen. So I had everything I wanted. You want to become in America, American citizen, having a good job, having your own house, have a good family. Everything was there. And then I added to have a home. Then I didn't have any goal. So the reason why I was not happy is not like I was not happy to own the house, because my brain became empty. I had nothing else. What should I do? Yes, to be paying the mortgage. That's what do I wait? Do I need to die? So, on that particular sense, I came with the 3 major goals, which can define what will be my next plan. Number 1 was I needed to have my brain to be able to work properly. So that's the decision when I said I want to write 100 books. Meaning in 30 years, I'll be busy writing books. So something to keep my mind keep going for the next 30 years is a challenge. Secondly, I needed to retire, to find a way I can be free. If I say I want to live in one country or another country, I can have that freedom, not depend on the employment. But I didn't know what should I do at that time to depend on the employment.
Yeah.
So I will tell you after a few minutes. So going forward, going to 2018, going to 2019, I keep going to 18, 19 at that time, I came to realize that in order for me to have that life of being free as I want, I needed first of all to pay off the mortgage quicker, and then to own the house, and then that means I can have freedom of going anywhere I want. If I can say, let me stay for 6 months in Africa and 6 months in America, I can have that one. So unfortunately, the COVID has affected something. I got different job offers. One of the offer was to work for the federal government, diplomatic, whatever. Already signed the contract, he paid over $100,000, whatever, everything. And then with COVID, a year and a half, then the contract has to be cut. So there are so many things happen. But my goal was to go to live in Africa for 3 to 5 years. So number one, last year I was supposed to move. I got permission from my work to go to work in Africa. But because I'm an American citizen, you cannot get a work permit in Tanzania if your company is not registered in Tanzania. So, and at that time it was, working from Corona was not starting yet. So the work from home was not a thing yet. So the laws are very strict. American company, you must register there. But I cannot say, I stay in Tanzania, I work in America. You cannot say that and they pay you a tax. The law doesn't allow that. So for that particular sense, I was already have the ticket, I have a person to rent my house, everything, we are ready to go to Tanzania. So that didn't work. So I have that drive of, for me, to go to live in Africa for 3 to 5 years. Why? Is because I want my kids to have both sides, to have experience learning the language, the culture, and the enjoyment of other benefits of other countries. The American, they will be staying here forever. But having that kind of both benefits will be able to help them a lot. So for me, that is the biggest drive at the moment. To have the opportunity to have the have cows, have goats, have everything, kids playing in their natural life. That's what I want. But for me, as me, to live my rest, like to say I'm going to live in Africa forever, that's impossible. It's impossible because there are certain things I'm doing, like my lifestyle, which I'm going, which now I've decided, like in the next 5 years, I want to stop working to anybody and my YouTube to be my main business. So if I want to have YouTube, I want to have a freedom of traveling, freedom of doing so many things. And the way we grow up, we go old, we get so many diseases. So the best way is to have better medical care in any Western country. So for me, I'm easier to go to live in any European country, like Portugal, can be affordable, whatever. I don't care. I don't confine myself to America. I must live in America. But I want to live in the first world because even if I'm in the village, because I like the rural life, even if I'm in the village, I can make any video, I can teach any course online, I can do anything I want online. But also that's why I want the rural life. So that's why I want, even if I live in America, I want to go to have 4 or 5 acres in the rural areas and have that opportunity of having cows like African life, everything like I'm in Africa, but I'm here in America. But yes, I'm having interest to live in Africa for 3 to 5 years, just to give kids a certain kind of perspective and benefits of all those kind of things which we enjoyed growing up as kids, but also to have, just like it gives you another, just for you live in Tanzania, you live in Denmark, you live in Norway now, your perspective is different. Even if you are born and raised in Norway, your perspective is different. It doesn't matter whether you are in the first world, whether you're in a developing country. Traveling, living in different countries gives you an edge.
Changes.
Yeah, and even knowing the language, knowing the culture gives you another perspective. So for me, that's what I'm looking for. So I don't confine myself, for me, as I must be in Tanzania, or I must be in America, I must be in Europe. For me, I'm considering I'm citizen of the world. The definition for me, my responsibility in this world is to make it the better, these opportunities. So that's why I go towards like writing books, making videos on YouTube, possible down the road, maybe I can teach online, colleges, doing those kind of things. That means it gives me the freedom. I can go to live in any country on vacation for 3 months, Costa Rica, and I can continue doing my things from home and enjoy the life. That is what I'm looking forward on my next chapter of my life.